So, you're thinking about buying a Santa Fe Hybrid. Are you sure? I think we need to have a chat. Hi, I'm Zane from Drive Them All, the YouTube channel where I drive anything I can get my hands on. And this week, I've gotten my hands on this, the Hyundai Santa Fe Hybrid. And as it turns out, there's a lot of good reasons why I should absolutely love this vehicle. But also, as it turns out, I just don't. So as you might imagine, the Santa Fe Hybrid is a dual powertrain vehicle, which means that it not only has a gas engine, but an electric motor as well, and uses regenerative braking to power the battery pack that drives that electric motor. And when both of those powertrains are combined, you get an estimated output of around 225 horsepower. But this also means that the reason that you're buying this vehicle is because you probably want some absolutely killer fuel economy. But the fuel economy actually turns out to be kind of meh. I've been driving this vehicle for the last week in about the most perfect hybrid conditions possible, around town, slower speeds, and in stop-and-go traffic, and I've barely been able to get more than 30 to 32 miles to the gallon. But speaking of stop-and-go driving, sometimes the hybrid system acts like it knows more than you or better than you. And when you come to a complete stop, it just takes a few seconds when you push the accelerator pedal again for anything to happen. On the other hand, this is a mid-size crossover that slots in between the smaller Tucson and the larger Palisade. And that means you've got room for small families, your dogs, car seats, strollers, and basically enough room to fit a lot of stuff that you might want to carry with you on a daily basis. But while the interior as a whole looks really nice, the more you look around, you start to get the idea that, well, things can be a little plasticky. And weirdly enough, the carpeting is really thin, and I found that it actually started to fray apart when I used my shop vac to clean it. However, you have to consider that the Santa Fe Hybrid comes with some premium features, including automatic lane centering, adaptive cruise control, heated and cooled leather seats, a massive sunroof, and is also connected phone compatible. But in the last week of me driving this vehicle, I've had Android Auto freeze and become unresponsive about a half dozen times, which is something that I haven't experienced in a couple years. But at a price of over $40,000 for this example, this vehicle costs more than a Ford Escape plug-in hybrid, which, I kid you not, uses literally 10 times less gasoline. And yeah, there's a Santa Fe plug-in hybrid, but it costs over $6,000 more than the Ford Escape plug-in hybrid. So as you can see, the Santa Fe Hybrid is one of those vehicles that has a lot of good attributes, but also some not so desirable ones as well. I'm not saying it's a bad vehicle or you shouldn't go out and buy one, but it is a great example of an option for a vehicle that on the surface checks a lot of boxes and seems really good, but once you put it up against the competition, it just seems to fall a little short. So I hope you found this video today at least a little bit informative, and if not, maybe a little entertaining. I'm Zane from Drive Them All. Thanks for driving with me today, and I'll see you next time.